morning, Wizards, and welcome back. This is Mr. Wisner here, back at you with virtual learning for today, Tuesday, May 26th. Hey, Wizards, I hope you had a great 4-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Hope you had a great Memorial Day. I really hope that you got a chance to get outside. Some beautiful weather this weekend, and I hope that you got a chance to enjoy it and maybe did a cookout, maybe did some camping or a bike ride, some family fun. And hopefully you remember what Memorial Day was all about, to celebrate the veterans, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and all they do to protect our country. So let's always remember what Memorial Day is all about, and certainly enjoy all the activities that come along with Memorial Day. Okay, a couple things here. Short week of school this week. 2 more full weeks of learning, okay, of school. We'll learn through the 5th. And then I just want to give you a little heads up on this week. No phone calls from Mr. Wisner this week or FaceTime. We began Zoom sessions last week with students. We'll continue that this week. And then the week after that, we'll probably take a break from that, or I might alter it a little bit. And then the last week of school, Monday and Tuesday, the 8th and the 9th, I'm planning on trying to do a Zoom session on Monday with the girls first and then the boys, and then on Tuesday opening up for everybody in class and see how that goes with everybody trying to Zoom at once. And then Wednesday the 10th would be the day that we pick up our supplies. This week, today's Tuesday already, I'm excited about Wednesday. Mr. Walter has sent out a link to Zoom with him. Him and Mrs. Baker, the guidance counselor over at Riverside, would like to take you on a virtual tour of Riverside, I believe, and get a chance to talk to everybody. So my next couple emails, I'll send that link again, but have your parents double check the Zoom link. I believe it is 10:30 on Wednesday, May 27th, Zoom with Mr. Walter. So that's a real important one. You want to try to make sure that you're there for that so you get a chance to hear what he has to say. I will be in on it as well, but I will just be listening like you are. And then we'll see, he might offer up a chance for you to communicate with him as well. I'll be interested to see how Mr. Walter does that on Wednesday. All right, for your learning for today, for math, Dreambox or ABC, or the 4 problem solving strategy pages, those packets that you have, you can do any 3 up to 2 or 3 pages of those 4, okay? In reading, this is exciting. We are now going to transition, and we're going to talk a little nonfiction, and we're going to try to do a virtual tour of the San Diego Zoo. A virtual tour of the San Diego Zoo, and I pay close attention to those slides, Wizards. The directions are pretty clear in there, what we want you to do, but you're going to get a chance to tour the zoo and find out some more information about lions and tigers and sea otters and blue whales and all different types of seals. So pay close attention to that. That's an exciting time for reading, to see this nonfiction tour of the San Diego Zoo. Hey, Sadie, come here. Look who's here, Wizards. Oh, come here. Look who's here. You want to come and say hi? Come up here. There, Wizards, look who's here. I'm down recording in the basement. Who came plopping down the steps? Sadie. You say hi to everybody? Say hi, Wizards. All right, so the San Diego Zoo virtual tour for reading. For writing, we're starting a new unit too. Oh, you want to get down, Sadie? All right, Sadie, let's get down. We want to start documenting this unprecedented time, this strange time where we've been out of school. So we're going to start writing about the coronavirus and what it was like at home. We're going to call it a coronavirus time capsule. We're going to get a chance to document what happened during the coronavirus, what your life was like. So watch closely for those writing slides, what you did with your family, what you did at home, how your time was spent. And Wizards, I want you to pay close attention to the checklist after that, to make sure that you're writing in complete sentences with capital letters, proper punctuation. So really be looking at the reading slides and the writing slides for a transition to something different. Of course, there's brain breaks for today, Tuesday, May 26th. Word work, packet number 2, page 5. So look at that, packet number 2, page 5, and then I'll look for your specials link, see what's there in Richmond as well. So that's your learning for today. I'm going to read a little bit of the Robert Hodson plots. I'll just leave you with, again, remember, no phone calls from Mr. Wisner, but I will be Zooming with many of you this week. And then pay close attention for that Zoom invitation from Mr. Walter for Wednesday. Okay. Sadie's chewing a pencil. Time out. Sadie, you naughty. You won't chew a pencil. Here's what happens, wizards, when I don't watch her. Look at that pencil. What did you do? Were you being a naughty girl? No pencils, that's Daddy's. Oh, she's sassy. Sassy Sadie. Okay, we left off with the robber Hotzenplotz coming back to his cave, and he realized that the chief inspector had already been through it. And the thing I like about the robber Hotzenplotz, he doesn't even look too upset about it. Remember, he had that secret passage to get back to his cave. Let's continue on, wizards. Message in a bottle. Here we go. Message in a bottle. Next morning, Hotzenplotz set off to catch Kasperl and Seppel. He was still wearing his policeman's uniform, but now he had his 7 knives and a pistol full of pepper stuck in his belt. He also had his telescope and some good strong rope. He took up his position behind the bushes at the edge of the wood. "I'll wait here until they come," he said. "They're sure to come sometime. I can tell by the prickling in my nose, and my nose has never mistaken me yet." He took a look at the road through his telescope. There was not a soul in sight. The sun was shining down on Hotzenplotz's head. A fly was buzzing around his helmet. Amazing how 14 days in the fire station can get a man out of shape. I haven't been robbing in a while, and I feel like I'm out of shape. Before that, I could wait here for hours waiting to rob somebody and never feel a bit sleepy, and now I am. Suddenly, he had a shock. 2 familiar figures were coming along the road. One of them, as he could see quite distinctly through his telescope, wore Kasperl's red cap, and the other wore Seppel's green hat. All of a sudden, the robber Hotzenplotz was wide awake. "Didn't I say they were sure to come by?" he said to himself. "Looks as if they've been fishing. Seppel has a fishing rod over his shoulder, and Kasperl has a net. Why, there's something in that net, too. It seems to be something heavy. Maybe it's a bottle. Goodness me, it is a bottle. I can see it quite plainly now. I wonder if there's anything nice to drink in it." Hotzenplotz could feel his mouth begin to water. However, he kept his head, and he got ready to jump. He waited until Kasperl and Seppel were only a few feet away. Then he jumped out of the bushes, waving his pistol full of pepper. "Hands up or I fire." Kasperl and Seppel dropped their fishing rod and net and raised their hands. They did not want to get pepper in their face. Suddenly, Kasperl began to laugh. "Fancy a policeman giving us a fright like that. What's all this about?" Hotzenplotz had the pistol full of pepper right by his face. "Take a look at my face. Do I look like the police to you?" "Laughing on the wrong side of the mouth now, are you?" Kasperl screwed up his eyes, and Seppel's teeth began to chatter. They had tried this before. They practiced it. They rehearsed it. They knew what they were going to say. Could it be? Oh no. You are the robber Hotzenplotz. We went fishing out of the stream. It's a ba. Well, go on, hand it over. Let's see what's inside." They acted like they were scared. Hotzenplotz made them give him the bottle. He looked at it closely, and shaking his head, he said, "If you ask me, it's sealed up, and I see there's a label on it." The label had big writing and fancy ornate letters. It said, "By bottle post important. To the police, strictly forbidden to be opened by anyone else." So this bottle is only for the police. Hotzenplotz grinned and he rubbed his chin. "I like forbidden fruit the best. Of course I'm going to open this bottle. Otherwise I would not be the robber Hotzenplotz." "Oh, you mustn't," cried Kasperl. "You're not a police officer. It says it has to be a police officer." Hotzenplotz roared with laughter. "You think I listen to the police?" And he drew his sword and he chopped the bottle right in half. A roll of paper fell out. He bent down and he picked it up and he glanced over it and he realized that he would have to act with extreme caution. "Turn around," he barked at Kasperl and Seppel. "Close your eyes, put your hands over your ears." Then he began to read the message that had been in the bottle. He did not know, of course, that it was grandmother who had written the message on Kasperl's instructions. And what was the message? Well, I think we'll have to stop there, wizards, and find out. on Wednesday. Here's a picture of Casper and Supple, and they look quite happy with the Robert Hotzenplotz because they have a little plan, and he is about to open the bottle, but Casper and Supple want him to. Here's a picture of the Robert Hotzenplotz hiding, and Casper and Supple grinning because they know he's going to take the bottle. It's going to get interesting. I wonder what that message is. I really do. The next chapter after that, I read with 36 buttons. What the? I wonder what that's all about. 36 buttons. But that's where we'll stop for today. All right, Wizards. I hope you have a great Tuesday, day after Memorial Day. Follow those slides. Make sure you get the link from Mr. Walters, and I will talk to you again on Wednesday. Until then, Wizards, I say so long to you, and have a great Tuesday of learning. So long, everybody.